Carl.
Oh, there
There he
he
goes.
is.
Bro, I've been
There
in
he
the
Yeah,
is.
car. I've been in the car. I've been there the whole time.
yeah, okay.
I heard
A long
MVP,
time.
Wemby, all that, man. Come on, man.
Oh, you did hear that? Okay, okay.
Yeah, don't
What's
do
up,
me
Ash?
like that.
That
Big fella, what's
he is
going
the
on,
front
man?
man.
What'd you
What's
do
going
this
on, man?
weekend, man?
Nothing.
What'd you do this? Ain't no
Nothing.
way you did nothing.
I
You
don't be
work
doing nothing.
you work out on the weekends?
Yeah,
Doing good,
but
doing good.
yeah, I ain't do nothing. I mean,
What's
like
up,
you said,
bro?
like doing something for real, for real. I ain't do nothing.
You do work out on the weekends though?
Yeah, I know how you are. You be fat shaming people, so I gotta work out, man. If not, man, you
You you
the
accusing
people.
me of fat shaming? That's in 2025.
That's crazy.
That's a strong accusation, bro.
I'm just,
Fat
I'm
shaming.
just,
That's a strong accusation, dog.
I'm just saying, man. All I know is, man,
Trying to get him canceled.
yeah, you the worst, bro. You the worst. That's all I can say.
Hey, weight check, big fella. Where you at right now? Weight check.
Oh man, I'm right where I need to be.
No. Weight check, big fella. Where you at? Hey, Max. You know what's crazy?
Hmm.
Me and him are actually around the same weight now. And if hey dog, if 10, 15 years ago you said Ryan Hollins and Brendan Haywood will weigh the same amount of weight, nobody would believe that. Nobody.
Really?
But that's because you on, hey man, you on steroids now, though. You know what
I'm
I'm
not on
saying?
steroids, dog. Don't say that. Don't
And you
hey
have
dog,
been in the
don't hey,
gym
don't
though.
go,
You
don't
have
say
been in the
that.
gym.
Thank you, Max. And so have you,
I
Max. I
saw
seen you
that gym
with the yeah, thank you. Thank you, Max.
when I
Big
was
fella,
out
what?
in Cali. I saw the gym you go to.
Yeah. Max came to the spot. Hey,
Yeah.
big fella, can we know your weight before we get into it?
I ain't last my weight was like 267, 268, something like that.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Yeah, you
Where?
know, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it's crazy we about the same weight.
Hey, I don't know where you at right now, but hey, Max, I'm gonna tell you how bad this dude is. It's
H
it's
Town.
it's Father's Day.
Hmm.
I'm at a brunch with my family.
Don't tell
Yeah,
this story.
hey dog, where your weight at? Where your weight at? I was like,
On
dog, it's
Father's Day?
Father's Day. Yeah, I was like, what you? Yeah, go get on the scale right now. I was like, bro, I'm with my family. Where's your family, man? What are you doing? Like, dog, nah, big fella, I need to know how much you weigh. I was like, why? What you
He's
on?
dedicated to the game.
I like, what you
Hey,
on, man? Leave me alone. It's Father's Day, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me eat my omelet with my family, bro. We had a
You're
Father's
just
Day
trying to you're
brunch.
trying to be at peace.
here's the
Yeah.
truth. Here's the truth, Max. I knew he was slipping that day.
I was not
And
slipping.
I
Mm.
knew he would be slipping. And the week prior, I had a stomach bug. And he's always bragging about his weight. I had a stomach bug.
Mm.
Your boy dropped down to like 260. So it was a prime moment for a weight check, you
To
know?
get one up
And
on him.
what, what fired me up is when I asked him about the weight check, he was like, I don't know. Don't worry about it. So I was like, oh, he's ducking. He's ducking right now. So
I'm,
that's how it
Mm.
went
I'm,
even
I'm with,
harder.
I'm with my family, bro. I don't have a scale. I'm like, we had like one of them fancy hotel brunches. Like, yo, I ain't got no scale in my back pocket. What you
You gotta
want me
be
to
ready,
do?
man.
Big fella could have sent a prior up. But anyways, man, any NBA news stick out?
Oh, somebody said you take a trip from Calvin Murphy.
Absolutely. That's the OG. Yes, and many more. Hey, and many more to come. And many more to come, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
And many more to come.
I love Calvin
I
Murphy,
am.
but if you
I
start
am.
dressing like Calvin Murphy, just
Hey,
know my jokes will never stop.
expect it. I mean, it's coming. It's coming soon. At some point in time, I'm turning full. What's up, little bro? I'm turning full Calvin Murphy. All right, dog. Well, before I get into it, let me ask you this, B. You played with LeBron, and he's sitting out, and you know, I think you know it, B. Whenever you sit out as an NBA player, no matter what age, for apparently whatever reason, Flash, what's good, fam? People are going to challenge the validity of an injury. They say as he has a sciatica. Obviously, we are no medical experts here, but what are your thoughts on the scenario and how things are looking over in LA? Obviously, with Luka Doncic there, obviously, you know, his contracts, you know, LeBron's personality. What are your thoughts on kind of him sitting out? I think this is for all of us, it's the first we ever seen, but obviously, we've seen him playing at a high level for so long.
I mean, I think he's hurt. I mean, I've never been one to think that LeBron James is faking injury. Um, we just got to see how it plays out. I think it's going to be a very interesting year for the Lakers and LeBron specifically. This is going to be the first time in LeBron James' life that the basketball people around really don't care what the hell he's talking about. Hey man, I think
Mm,
we should get this guy. They're gonna be, hey Luca, what you think? Yeah,
mm,
Luca don't think that. And I think we should do this on defense. JJ gonna be like, Luca, what you think? It's it's not
mm.
about LeBron no more. Like that ship has sailed. It's about Luca, JJ Redick, this new the new ownership and the direction they're going in. I think that's going to be a little bit different for LeBron. This is going to be the first time where when he says something, they're going to be like, okay, well, you're on a team with a guy that right now we think is better than you, so we're going to go with what he says.
You play with LeBron. Sorry, Max. Let me tag on this with B Will real quick because I think we both want to hear. To what extent, how hands on is he? Because he's so smart, he's so cerebral. How hands on is he? During the games or practices or situations? Because it's not common that players normally jump into that role. And LeBron, obviously, with his talent, he can think the game. He knows the game. He succeeded at every level. So, what are some of the things that he's done that when you played with him, you saw him actually get into?
I mean, it's what I've seen and also what he said.
Mm.
Um, if you like, he's hands on. He used to be hands on and everything. In Cleveland, from the players that were brought in to the music that was being played when we came out to get to
Mm.
warm up, he had a hand. Like, if you think I'm lying, go back and listen to his speech at the parade when they won against Golden State. He says, "Hey, they asked me should we bring in so and so, and I said, yeah, why not?" Like he goes, he actually tells you like, yeah,
What's up, Jada?
They asked me about J.R. Smith, they asked me about Amon Shumpert and Richard Jackson, and I stamped it and said, yeah, bring those guys over here, and this is that. He told you like, if you were there or not there, he probably had a hand in it. And then as far as on the day to day goes, like it was nothing, and for good reason. It was nothing if LeBron saw
Chloe.
something. If LeBron saw something, for them to be like, nah, we'll change the coverage and go what LeBron wants. Like, hey, we might be going over something. LeBron's like, yo, nah, they like it over this. So, and it's because he's a great basketball mind, and
Yeah.
he's normally right. So like, okay,
Yeah.
I see this, so I think that we should change the coverage to this, or at least
What's up, Jeff?
that should be like an option for us if our original plan A isn't working. So LeBron has always been hands on as far as what players are brought in, scouting reports, what time practice is, everything. He's always hands on,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a little bit different now. Hey man, I think we should practice at 11, Luca. I think we should practice at 10. Oh, it's 10
Dang.
o'clock then. That's what it's going to be.
Dang.
Like it's going to be a little bit different, a different feel because Luca's the guy out there now. It runs through him.
Max, how do you think this affects his legacy, if at all? We know all the great things he's done. Let's make no mistake when we ask the question, none of that can be taken away from him. But if he has a chance to succeed with Luca, if he's the guy who steps in and maybe he says, man, this is going to be my show to the end, how did this play out for LeBron? Obviously, I think in my mindset, if you're a LeBron person, you're a LeBron guy, that's not going to change for you. If you're a Jordan guy, that's not going to change for you. If you're a Kobe guy or girl, forgive me for saying that, like those things aren't going to change for you. But how could this, in your opinion, affect his legacy, if at all?
I think to your point, his legacy is already set. Now, obviously, you win a championship, of course, that's amazing. It doesn't take it away, but I think the only main benefit, because they're not going to win a championship this year, and I don't think they're going to win a championship in the near.
Max, are you okay? This
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
sound like you. This don't sound.
I know,
This
I know it,
this don't
Wow.
sound like
Wow.
you. This don't
I
sound
know
like
it,
you.
I know
Wow.
it, I know it. I
I'm gonna
don't
let you
mind
cook
admitting
though.
it.
Keep going. My
I'm about to
bad,
say
I
I'm
cut you
cooking.
off. Keep going.
You
No, no,
just
you're
writing
good.
off, and you got Luca and LeBron, and
I'm getting a little older now. I'm getting a little bit
oh,
more mature.
okay,
You get what I'm saying?
okay.
So there's a different perspective going on. I do think there's one major benefit of him playing, even if you don't win a championship, and that is the longevity aspect. He'll break the NBA record if he plays 24 seasons in the NBA. That's the longest ever. And yours truly, right out of my hometown, Vince Carter has the record at 23, Daytona Beach. So I see that benefit and just saying, hey, look, I'm still this great till the very end. But other than that, I'm never going to tell someone they should quit or retire. That's their own life. But in all honesty, I don't really think there's a major benefit of him playing, even for the Lakers. I feel like they should go all in on a new direction with Luka and what they need to do moving forward. Truthfully, like I don't think they're in a championship contender team. If you look at that team, even though AR went crazy, and I know we'll talk about that, I don't think there's real benefit of him being on this team. They're not in championship
Okay,
contention.
okay. So if you're gonna throw that out there, if you're LeBron, hey Dana, where would you want to go? if you're LeBron for one, and for two, if you're an organization knowing what LeBron comes with, how great he is, obviously you're gonna you get all of LeBron. You don't get half of them, you get all of them. If you're
Yeah,
a team who could take that, or if you're him, who would he have his eyes set on? Obviously, Cleveland would be, going home, and I think that would be amazing for him to finish things out where it started and when he won a championship and family there. But if you're him, what would you look at? And then I would throw this to you, like, B, I don't know if you ever came across this point, but like when you get older, your kids are older, like you don't want to get up and move. You don't want to get up and travel. You don't want to get up and move. So like you saw Westbrook go straight from the Lakers to the Clippers. Like you're seeing a lot of guys do that. You saw Chris Paul, come back and actively say, man, I want to play back in LA with the Clippers and see my family. Enough is enough. So, what are your thoughts, Max?
I think LeBron, and you guys know I love LeBron. I think he should retire and he should go to the front office and he should try to own the Las Vegas team. I think that would be a move that would bring attention. It
He
would
can't do
elevate
both.
his brand.
He can't.
No,
I mean, he can't do both. What?
no,
No,
no.
I
You
think
got
he
to
can
go
do
all in.
both.
You got to go all in. So I think, and if he were to play anywhere, like if he's like, no, I'm playing basketball, Cleveland, to your point, that would be an amazing go back home. And I think that's a move that people wouldn't be like, really, a different team. That would be a full circle
Mm.
moment being in Cleveland. And they still have a really good team right now. But I think he should focus on that next phase of his career as a business mogul and get into owning a team. Like that would be transcendent to do that immediately. No one's ever done it like that. I mean, granted, Jordan did have ownership and equity in the Wizards, but that's another way to compete with him as well.
Okay, okay. We got a couple games on the slate. Want to get you guys' thoughts. We are definitely not here giving betting advice or anything. We're just giving our thoughts on the game. We will leave that to your imagination, not to ours. So we're clear. But my Rockets got the Nets. Definitely a bounce back game, big fella. Are you standing firm on your feelings about my Rockets? Obviously, I don't know if you got to catch the first two games, and as expected, teams are pressuring us full court. And unfortunately, those are probably the two of the toughest matchups that a group that is trying to get chemistry can step into. With the Pistons, because they play big, they could switch everything. So a lot of the Rockets' size couldn't play out the way that you wanted to. And the Pistons they had lost their first one, so they just made it an ugly game. And then Cade was solid, and you got a group in Houston trying to figure it out. How do you feel about the Rockets? Obviously, I think we can all agree this is the bounce back game. But what are your thoughts there?
Same thing. I feel the same way about the Rockets that I've felt about them since, opening night. I like the roster. I like the positional size. Um, I like the athleticism. I love the young guys. Still love Kevin Durant, but they're missing a playmaker
I need some
and
more
or
energy when you say you love Kevin Durant. I need some more energy in that. I need you to love Kevin Durant, bro.
hey, yo, relax. You're making it weird now. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know, man. Hey, I need you to really get the big eyes when you say it. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. But all I'm saying is that I like what Kevin Durant brings from an offensive scoring standpoint. But when I look at the roster, they miss VanVleet. When you bring in Reed Shepard, teams go at him because Reed Shepard can't guard. Like
Mm-mm.
he has no shot of getting big time stops against like elite offensive players, and they're gonna put him in the pick and roll. Like, I mean, I got a better chance of beating Chauncey Billups in a poker
J-Mac.
game than Reed Shepard
We're
has
not doing
against
this.
a
We're
big
not
time
doing this. We're
stop.
not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Hey, big fella, I will walk off
He
this
couldn't help
set.
himself.
We're
He
not
couldn't
doing
help
this.
himself.
We're not doing this. We've been 15. This ain't even 15 minutes, bro. You ain't been on here 15 minutes and you're line stepping. No,
That's my
no,
last. That's my
no,
last one.
no,
That's my
no.
last one.
Hey, hey,
Hey, yo,
hey, no,
it's too
no.
soon to get. It's too soon to get that joke off. It's too soon.
Yeah, big fella. This like last week. This like a couple of days. It's a couple of days fresh.
My
Okay,
bad, bro.
Oh
I
big
didn't
my
fella.
know. It was,
Hey,
goodness.
big
I
fella.
didn't
No, no,
know.
no,
I didn't know it was
no,
too
no,
soon
no,
to get that. I
no,
thought
no, no, no,
I thought
no,
enough
no,
time had
no.
passed where I could have got that one off. Okay, my bad, man. My bad. My bad.
Okay.
But I do think that you guys need a. I think Houston needs a real point guard.
But
Um,
let me say this though. Until you can't make moves until December, if at all, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think the front office would love to, ideally, not to have to do anything and keep the group exactly where they are. So knowing that you can't do anything, you can't bring anybody, you can't trade, can't wait, you can't do none of that. What do you do? What's your mindset if you're Ime or you're coaching and you say from a schematic standpoint, this is what we have, this is how we're going to move forward.
well, the biggest thing for me would be to try to get Kevin Durant to score in easier areas. I'm
For
using him
sure.
less
For
at the
sure.
top of the key. I'm trying to post him up in the middle of the floor, low block. I'm trying to run him off
Peter.
pin. I'm trying to run him off pin down. Let's say a Steven Adams sets him a screen. He can come off if the 5 switches. Now we all spread out, let him go to work. But I want to have KD scoring from easier areas. Obviously, you want to get out and run when possible, and then I want to depend on the team defense. That's what I would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because KD is still one of the elite scorers in this league. It just looks it looks hard sometimes because he's at the top of the key. And he still gets to his spot. It's just
Just
harder
not
to get to
effortless.
your spot from the top of the key as opposed to being
You already
right
know.
there at the free throw line. So like that's what I would do.
You already know, Gil. What about you, Max? What are your thoughts? Do you echo what Haywood said, or you think is he out of his mind? Do you agree with you
No, no,
agree
I
with what
think
he's saying?
I think he's spot on. The easier because the elite teams obviously score easier and they score effortlessly, or they at least
For
pick and choose
sure.
their spots. And so talent isn't the issue; it's just how you're getting to those spots. So I think B Wood he called it. I'm gonna be completely honest. You have to give him his due. He called it after just seeing game one. I know it's only 2, 3 games in, but still, I think that's the move. KD is still top 10 player in the world, and so it's just putting him in the places at this
Thanks.
age that makes sense.
Okay, Cleveland at the Pistons, both 2-1 right now at this point.
Is he top? Is he top 10?
Where's my
I'm
ten?
I'm
I mean, shoot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here's the thing. Like he's still a walking 25, 27 a night,
I'm
dog.
not even. I'm
Yeah.
just asking. Okay, so we got
So we got
SGA,
Jokic,
Luca,
Luca,
Jokic,
Jokic,
Wemby,
Embiid is out.
Wemby.
mm-hmm.
Embiid.
Steph,
Uh, Jason Tatum is out. Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Ja. Uh, shoot, mess around, throw Zion right there. He
Anthony
healthy. He's
Edwards.
slim.
Anthony
And
Edwards,
Anthony Edwards.
Jalen Brunson.
He's top 10, big dog.
Yeah,
It's
Kevin
not,
Durant's
no,
top
yeah,
10.
yeah,
If you're including
he's
the
top 10.
injuries out,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Tatum
big
out,
fella, he's
Okay,
top 10.
I was
He's
just
top
asking,
10.
just
Yeah,
asking a
big
question,
fella.
just asking a question.
it's a fair
Pistons at
question, though.
Cavaliers. Who do you like? Trey, what up, boy? TT. Uh, who do you like right here? Who do you like right
Well,
here?
We need to talk about Giannis. That's what
Pist?
we need to talk about.
No. We're gonna get to them. Cleveland and Pistons. Who you like and why?
I'm a Cade guy.
same.
They're
I'm
I
tough,
a
like the
bro.
Cade guy.
Pistons.
They're tough, bro, because they can switch everything. They big, and then Cade makes you when you got 6'8" point guard, you 6'8" across the board. Like it's just tough.
He's one of the most underrated players in the world right now.
Yeah,
Do
like
you guys feel like
yeah.
Cleveland will have the same success, and why is he the most underrated player in the world?
I think because the Pistons don't come on TV as much, so the casual fan doesn't see how good Cade Cunningham is.
Oh,
Like because the Pistons don't come on like when you turn on TV, you're going to see Golden State games all the
Mm-hmm.
time, or you're going to see
Lakers.
the Knicks and the Lakers. Like you got to be a diehard fan with. You got to have you know what I'm saying like you
One of the
watching games on
packages.
League Pass. You got to have League Pass or something like that to go out there and be watching these Pistons games. And when you watch the Pistons, you be like, yo. Youngin is like that. He is one of the
that's
best young players in this league that we really don't talk about. He doesn't get the promotion. Like we understand Wemby for good reason is going to get the promotion. He's incredible. We have other young players in this league, Ant-Man, Shea, all these other young guys. And it's like, I'm not saying that he's on that level, but after that level, it's
He's
him. And
there.
they don't really talk about Cade Cunningham as
can
much.
you
Cade is one of those guys.
Max? Can you squeeze him into your top 10, or is he right on the outskirts right now?
Right on the outskirts right now. I wouldn't put him in top.
Ooh,
He has
hey
top
Max,
10 talent, though.
Cade Apollo. I know you love Apollo. Cade Apollo.
He
I'll
can't.
take Cade.
Yeah.
I'll take Cade.
You,
I'll be honest.
okay.
I'll take
Hey,
Cade.
you being real objective today. That's growth for you, man.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I would take Cade 100%. I've been a Cade fan for a while. I think his positional size, obviously his vision, his touch. To Brennan's point, he's in a market that doesn't get a lot of love. And let's be honest, the Pistons haven't been the best team for a good amount of times. But if you actually watch him play, I think he's a top 10 talent. He'll be top 10 soon.
Okay.
I like him slightly more than Paulo because Paulo he has to catch it and hold it. Like when
Yeah.
you ever watch Paulo, he never catches and go like he has to jab, hold
Yeah.
it, pump
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
Like that's the next evolution of Paulo's game where he could just catch it and move it or catch it and shoot it. Sometimes it doesn't have to be 7 seconds of jab step work in one spot. That's
For sure.
the difference between the two guys.
And Cade
How do
makes
you,
other people around him better, I think, a
Yep.
little bit more.
And he shoots it
okay.
better.
How do you? Oh, okay. Well, let me ask this then. as far as the big new point guards, right? We talked about this last show. SGA is there. Obviously, Luka's there. Is he? Obviously LeBron's injured. We got to see what he comes back when he plays. What's up, Jake? Um, is he number 3 or 4 on that list of the big non-traditional point guards, the non-point guards playing point guards, or however you want to call them, non-traditional, whatever you want to put on there?
Who's one?
Is
Who's
he?
1 and 2?
So we'll go. Well, SGA has to be one, right? And
He's
then
6'6",
Luca,
yeah.
and then Luca, right there. To each his own, whatever you want to say. You got to throw LeBron in that mix. Shoot, throw Harden in that mix. Is that fair? Not maybe non-traditional scoring point guard. And where do we throw Cade in that mix?
But he's got
He's
to be
after
3.
he's after Luka and Shea.
Yeah, he's 3.
He's
You
before
put him
he's
ahead.
before
You put him ahead of Harden.
Yes.
Amron. Yeah, right now, yeah.
Okay.
And Braun?
Okay.
Yes.
He
He's got
has it.
he's got a good sciatica.
Dog, stop.
What?
Dog, stop. Dog, that sciatica hurts. Stop.
What?
You know,
I
you
didn't
know
say
that shooting. You know that shooting pain
So,
down your leg.
considering
The
the health,
pain,
then yes,
the,
yeah.
that numbing pain down your leg when your sciatica
I did.
acting up.
Why you say stop? I'm just saying, like right now, like Brian
That's
ain't
the way you
playing.
say it. It's the way it's
He
what you
said it
said.
a
It's the way you
little,
said it. It's the way you said it.
yeah.
It's the way you said it.
A little tone with
I
it.
can't. I can't. I can't. I
It's
can't
the
win with
way
you,
you
dude.
said it, dog. Hey, Max, how about your Magic playing the Sixers? Sixers, hey, Sixers ain't bad with that young
Hey,
fella over there.
Maxi can hoop. Maxi can hoop.
No, who's the no, the other young fella, the other
BJ,
young
no, BJ,
That was the most
BJ.
points scored
BJ, not
as a rookie
BJ.
I
over
said
AI.
VJ, who?
Oh, it sounded like you said BJ. I thought you know you messing up the
VJ.
names.
No, that was the best debut, I think, out of any rookie. I think he outscored AI in that rookie debut. He's
Yeah.
crazy. I like the Magic. I like it. I told you. I'm telling you, they're going to
You
make
like
a
the
deep
Magic
run.
versus Sixers?
I
I
like
like Bane. I
Magic.
don't know why everybody was hating on that move with Bane, man. Bane can go, and they
That's
needed
literally what they
shooting.
needed. That's
Bane
literally
can
what they
go.
needed.
Why
People
you not
weren't
saying
hate. Stop it. People
they
weren't
did?
hating on the moving Bain. It was the price of 4 to 5 first-round picks for Desmond Bain. That was the problem.
The price
The
is high,
price.
but that's literally the main issue. And Paulo's
They
having a
had it
rough
to give
start
up.
shooting. Like, it's
They
bad.
had not, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with Orlando. This is the price of the brick. You always say this. They knew that Orlando, y'all don't need none of them picks. Y'all got enough picks. Hand them over.
Hmm.
Hand them over.
I think
You
picks
will
are
have
so
enough
overrated.
picks.
Picks are so
Hmm.
overrated. I think you need to be aggressive and win now. Most of the teams that stock up on picks, besides the Thunder, which the Thunder were still aggressive while they were stocking up picks, there's usually, name me a handful of success stories where all you did was stock up on picks and it worked.
Houston Rockets.
I mean, with all
I
due respect, it
mean,
hasn't worked yet.
hey, big fella, hey, easy,
I'm just saying.
easy.
I'm just saying. It looks
Golden
nice
State
though.
Warriors, Golden State,
But even they got
OKC.
old. They went over Jimmy Butler. They went after Al Horford. They
They
went
drafted
after.
those guys. Now, but what I'm saying is that like all when they won their championships, Draymond, Steph, Clay, like those are homegrown drafted guys. San
Were they
Antonio
drafted
had
well or
to
they
get
stocked up?
San
Like
Antonio
trading for
had to
picks.
had to tank to go get Tim Duncan, big fella. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and it doesn't always work out, but
Y'all are
like
saying
they
y'all are saying two different things. You're just talking about when you get picks, do you make the smart decision? Max is talking about the teams that actively go after having a
Yeah.
huge amount of picks in a short amount of time to try to attack a draft. Like they want to have like 3 or 4 first-round picks for like 3 seasons, and they want to
Right.
build their team like that. And so, like I said, the team that's actually done is OKC. They did it twice.
twice. Okay, okay. Hawks against the Bulls. I'm gonna throw this out to y'all. I think these two could potentially, one of them, either of them could be the biggest sleepers in the East. The Hawks got really big and they got really defensive minded, but they got a two-way player. What's the kid? Nickeil Alexander? He's a dog, bro. That was a heck of a
Mm.
pickup. And I think when you look at what they can do defensively and the size they have, and obviously Porzingis being healthy, I think Atlanta's a sleeper team you got to look at. In the Bulls, man, sometimes it's addition by subtraction. If you there's no chance that they beat the Pistons in the first game. The Bulls without DeRozan and Levine, they don't hold the ball. They move it. They play fast. They spread you out. That's a tough team, dog. So I think those two potentially you could look up and they could be, you know what I'm saying, top four, top five in the East and in great standing. What's your thoughts?
I really like the Hawks. When I looked at this team, obviously you know what Trae Young is, and they did exactly what you're supposed to do when you have a great player that's not really a big time defensive player. Surround him with a lot of guys that
For
can
sure.
defend, a lot of
For sure.
guys that have the size and versatility. It's kind of like you think back to those Golden State teams 10 years ago. They had a bunch of guys that could defend and step. It was Klay Thompson. It was Draymond. It was Iguodala. Guys like Sean Livingston. Even guys
100%.
like Bogut and those, a bunch
Mm-hmm.
of defensive guys. David West. A bunch of guys that could defend. And they made up for the fact Steph can't really defend at that high of a level. And so I like what Atlanta is doing. And then when you look at the fact that I know Rick Carlisle is getting the most out of his roster, but we don't think the Pacers are going to make a big time run because of the injuries to Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
We don't think that Boston's going to be the same
Isabella.
because of Tatum's injury. So if you're Atlanta, why not go and hey, listen? They made a great move, and I think they have a chance to win a playoff series or two.
Can I ask you both this? When do you start to have that question about Trae Young and his time there in
Bazelis
Atlanta?
is tough. You said what about Trae Young? Sorry.
When do you start to have that question about his fit there and his time in Atlanta? Like, what is the expectation with Trae Young at this point?
Here's the thing, man. If you move on from a player like that, you either have to get something like of equal value, or close to, or a young player that is on the way to get there, or you got to continue to build around them. And then you got to challenge your organization and say, do we not want to be a 45 to 50 win team anymore? Because it's really hard to do that without. And it may be the best play to move forward. But now you're saying we going 4 or 5 years where maybe we win after those 4 or 5 years, but it's gonna be tough to sell these tickets. It's gonna be tough to get people in. Hey, Bella, it's gonna be tough to get people in. Like it's tough, dog. So I think that's the challenge there. And then with Trey, everything that I'm hearing is that his leadership is 10 times better this year. He's getting along
Mm.
with teammates. Porzingis, who's a world champion, has spoken very highly of them, and that's a two-man game that can be tough because when you have to guard a guy who could pop back and hit the three and then could dive head on the rim and could post up off the elbow. Him being healthy is going to be they got one assignment: keep Porzingis healthy, and they're gonna have a shot in the East because obviously they got depth. They got Johnson. What's the other kid that dunked on Chet the other night? Like they got some depth there, man. So Atlanta, I like them. Anytime you can show up the front court. And then you got the guards, you got the shooting, and got the defense, man. I think there's something there, but obviously it's going to come down to health.
At the end of the day, if you're Atlanta, you're going to see how this year plays out. If this year plays out, guys play well with Trey, and it works out, then you move forward. If you brought in all this defense and size and it doesn't work out, then you have to start asking your question: is he the guy? But I do think when you look at Trey from what he's done scoring, what he's done from an assist level, from high school
Led the league in assists
college
last year, right?
to college to pro. He has always been one of the better scorers and one of the better. He's one of the truly elite guys that can pick what type of night it's going to be.
Mm,
Mm.
So like a guy like Ant-Man, he's a scorer. It's just going to be.
100%.
It's going. Hey, what type of Ant can get hot and go for 50 any night, but
Facts.
Ant can't go into a game and read the coverage and be like, okay, today's going to be a 20 assist night.
Yeah, no.
And that's the difference between a playmaker and a scorer. Like Trae Young can do that. Prime James Harden can do that. Luka can do it. Obviously, Bron can do it. Jokic. These guys can come into a game and decide what type of night it's going to be, and either they can go do it themselves, or they can empower everybody around them. And you'll look up there and be like, oh, well, Trae Young had 17, 18 assists, and everybody else 8. So when you have guys like that, you don't want to move off those guys too quickly. You want to exhaust every option into seeing if I can help this guy become a winner, and then you want to move from there. Yo, hey man, who are these women in the chat? Dog. Hey, that boy Ryan outside now. Hey,
Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella.
Hey, Slim.
Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella.
Trying to get you, Ryan.
Who are these people?
Stay focused on the show, big fella. Max done turned beat red over there. You got Max turned beat red. What's wrong with you,
You're
man?
making me laugh, man.
That boy
Easy,
Ryan
big fella.
outside. Hey, man, he outside for
Beat
real,
red.
man.
Easy, big fella.
I'm married. I'm on the porch, bro.
You better get yourself in trouble. That's what you about to do, is get yourself in trouble.
I'm on the porch. My wife know I'm on the porch. My wife know she know I'm on the porch.
Hey, you done got too skinny, big fella. You ain't had a six pack. You ain't played with a six pack. How you get a six pack post NBA career, dog?
Hey, man.
Would y'all say you're in better shape now than when you were playing?
He's
I'm
definitely
definitely.
no. He
I
can't
definitely.
run. He can't run. But as
Nah, I
far as
can't.
trimmed and diet, yeah,
You ain't
big
got.
fella
You
look
ain't got to
great.
tell. You ain't got to tell people I can't run. I can
Yes,
run.
sir.
It's just but I'm not going to be running. I'm not going to be playing basketball like you. No, no, no. I can actually. I was running. Like I can run if I need to.
Can you
But like,
cut and stop though? Can you stop? That's a good. You can run,
oh,
but can you stop?
that's when you know it's time to retire. When your breaks when your breaks go, that's when it's time to retire.
Okay, okay. Spurs and Raptors. No, no disrespect. We don't need to talk Raptors. They're trying to build things over there. But Wemby, guys, let me ask this again. I know we touched on it last show. When it comes to Wemby, what what are your checklists for him to be the face of the league, or for him to be somebody? Miss Persia, what are your thought processes?
Hold on 1 second. Somebody said, would you rather have the career of Kevin Durant or Robert Ory? Kevin
Kevin
Durant,
Durant.
easily,
Kevin
easily.
Durant.
Kevin Durant. Kevin
We
Yo,
Durant.
love
yo,
Ori. We
get.
love Ori though.
I love Rob. Give me the
Big shot,
give
Rob.
me 2 championships, 2 MVPs, all the bread, and the scoring titles and all that. Yeah,
You
let me
just
get Kevin
sell you
Durant.
just okay, okay, 100%. No
Yeah.
question there. But what are the checklists for Wemby? You know, a lot of people want to put him in the face of the league, certified, neither certified. I don't think there's any more potential. There's no more potential. Like it was LeBron for a long time and nobody else, and now you got a 7'6" guy shooting the ball from half court. What are your checklists for Wemby for you to say he's officially here, he is certified, he's done what we need to do?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Parker.
Let's frame the question. I think he is already officially here. I think he is here. The
No, no,
question
no.
is,
We're not talking here. We talking the conversation. Wimby and Curry, Wimby and LeBron, Wimby and Durant.
okay,
Like
as
we
far as a
know.
brand, you got to
There's no
win.
question.
As far as a brand, you got to win.
To answer the question, it's too early to say he's here because the way you announce to everybody you're here is you stack up elite seasons and then you
Yeah,
do it in the playoffs.
yeah.
The reason why we saying Shea is here is because last year he did it in the playoffs. Now his team didn't like I'm talking about not this championship year. The year before that when they lost to Dallas, he was cold
Cold. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they didn't win it. But you said okay, he stacked up an elite season, was almost the MVP, and then he had a good playoff. This year had that following season had an even better season, was the MVP, won a championship. That's how you announce to everybody you're here. So for Wemby, he can't be here and it's about to be November. Nah, it's too early. It's
He's going
gonna
to win
be
MVP though.
he could. I think he could. Like what I'm saying
Yeah.
is that's how you announce to everybody else that the big dog's in the building. You
Yeah.
look up at the end of the year and it's like, yeah, I got hardware. I'm first team all NBA. I'm the defensive player of the year and I'm the MVP. Oh, and we won
Man,
we won 2 playoff series. Like that's how you announce to the
that's
world that
funny.
you're here.
Okay, real quick, let's touch on this. And I know we talked about it before. Y'all gotta be calm when I say let's touch on this. There's nothing extra with that. Should a Rockets trade for a point guard to be patient? They can't do anything till December. So I think what you're going to see is they're going to evaluate what they have on the roster. They're going to try different things out and then see where they stand. And I think it's a great sign if you can feel confident going forward with what you have and you don't have to make a move because Big fella, explain to everybody when they know you're desperate, they know you need a point guard, how they gonna play it and what's it gonna look like if you're another team stepping
Hey
in.
man, and listen, I'm gonna say the real. That is an incredible
Bucket
answer.
center.
That is an incredible answer from the Houston Rockets analyst. You have to phrase it like that, okay? Hey, listen, the Rockets will definitely be bringing in some form of point guard or playmaker once the time is available for them to do so. And hey Ryan, let me hold this. Hey, I don't want you to. Hey, I don't want nobody to get mad when they see you. So let me hold this one. I'm gonna say what you can't say. The Rockets are a very good team. They need a
Okay,
playmaker.
Cassidy,
They
what's up, nephew?
they will be adding said playmaker as soon as they can, and that will help them even more.
But if you are Jamie, what's up? If you are another team, B, and let's say the Rockets get on the phone, right?
You have
What's
all
your
the leverage.
mindset going to be, right? You like I need this, and this. So
Yeah, you got all the leverage.
you can be at a disadvantage, but maybe there's probably the best scenario is if there's a veteran who can go, who got a lot of gas in the tank, who says, "Hey, I can come in and you just got to work something out with the agent." You know what I'm saying? Somebody's working out in shape, and I think that would be the best case scenario. Because Max, you're right. Like somebody's like, "Well, oh, you got to make it worth my while. I need some picks. I need this, and this," and they're gonna charge it up.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, okay. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Are you about to transition to Giannis?
No, if you wanted to, you know what, big fella, let's talk Giannis because I know you got something fired up first, Max. This is the second time. Yeah, let's
I
talk
just
some
have to say,
Giannis. Let's see what you got. What's is he the Ferrari? Is he the sports car? What is he, man?
I already told you he was the Incredible Hulk way back, but then Professor Hulk, he was able to dial it and be strategic with it. But I think Giannis went
Mm.
from a step like he was overlooked at first, like right raw talent. Can he take that step? Then obviously he took that step. He won a championship, but now all the attention going to Jokic, all the attention going to SGA, and rightly so, rings, MVPs. I think we forgot how good Giannis is. And one thing I just want to give him so much credit for is at that size to consistently play with that much effort on both sides of the ball throughout his whole career. Like every time you watch him play, he plays so hard every time. And with the East, we're talking about it this whole show with the injuries. I would not sleep on Giannis and the Bucks. I mean, they may not have the best team overall, but as far as just the best player in the East right now, I think you have to say it's him. And the consistent effort you get from him, I just think he's getting overlooked now.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, you look at what Shea and Jokic did the last 2 years. Giannis, if you go look at the numbers, he had MVP worthy seasons like back to back. Like his seasons, like you go look at the numbers. Like if people weren't paying attention, you'd be like, he averaged 30 and shot 58% from the field, 60% from the field, like 13 rebounds, like
Elite
and so like
defense.
yeah, so like he is definitely doing it. He's been doing it at an elite level for a very long time, and to a certain people have kind of got bored with Giannis. We've seen him win the
Lisa.
championship. We've seen him win the MVPs. We've seen him win multiple MVPs, and now he's still having elite MVP seasons. But we have other younger players coming up, so we're
Yes.
talking about the SGAs and and guys like Jokic and can
Wemby.
Wemby be the next MVP? But Giannis is quietly going about his business. But to your point, I think part of the reason why he's being overlooked is we haven't taken this team seriously for multiple seasons. Like nobody thinks the Bucks are
What's up,
about to
Marvin?
win nothing this year. As great as Giannis is, we're like, that roster, man. I don't know, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, no, they gave up a lot to get Dame, and that didn't work out. Now Dame's not there. It's like you just look at this roster, you're like, outside of Giannis, you get into a playoff series, who's
It's
gonna
rough.
get it pop? Who's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get it
rough. It's
popping?
rough.
Like even when they won the championship, Chris Middleton had some games,
100%.
dog, where he was stepping
100%.
up. You looking at this roster now, like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
And let me throw this out as you speak about Giannis. I think this is my opinion, just maybe from just a barbershop talk or just a locker room standpoint. Like when you look at what you Wemby, obviously he's different, but I think one of the guys, and they're gonna go pound for pound as kind of that European dude, that European big in the NBA. I think that Wemby has to take some of that crown on those accolades from Giannis. I think he got to go to Giannis and say, big bro, it's my time now. I think that's going to be a huge step because we talk about comps. We can talk about an Alperen Şengün. They say, Şengün, you got to grow up and go against Jokic. You got to have these successful games against
Mm.
Jokic. You talked about Embiid and Jokic going pound for pound. Who's the best big in the league? But I think as far as the comps, hey, Carolyn, I think as far as comps, I think that Wemby's gonna have to go at big bro Giannis, and he's gonna take that. Well, you the freak, I'm the alien. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm gonna have to see. Coach D, what's up, boy?
I don't even think you got to go at him like that. Tell you the truth,
Mm.
it's because it's not a pass the torch situation. Don't nobody like right now. We don't think he has the torch.
Yeah, there's no torch to pass.
Yo,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah. I think Giannis is built up enough. Maybe he's not. You can maybe not say he's the best player in the NBA right now, but he got a torch, big fella. It's
no
that
no
European big, athletic Greek
no
freak. He got a torch. He's the freak.
no. Giannis is incredible. What I'm saying is I don't think when because first of all they're in different conferences, so it's not like it would be different if Giannis was in SGA's position to where
Mm.
Giannis was playing for OKC
What's up,
and
Raymond?
Wemby would have to go through Giannis to win a championship.
What's up,
Mm-hmm.
But
Brandon?
if Wemby were to ever win a championship, we don't even think they'd be playing against the Bucks.
Yeah, they're not
Like
going to
I
cross
don't.
paths like that.
So
Mm.
for Wemby to become what a lot of people think he will be, and I'm one of those people. He don't have to go through Giannis.
I
He
know.
don't have to go. He's only gonna play him 2 times a year. They not one's in the East, the other's in the West.
Right.
I like San Antonio's team way better than I like the Bucks team. I just don't think that. Like I said, it'll be great when those guys play against each other. It'll be must see TV. But I don't think it's a situation where Wemby has to go. This isn't a Kobe Jordan moment. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like, okay, we got to go. You got to go take the torch from the big dog. It's like, nah, it ain't that. It's like, yo, Giannis is cold, but Wemby's on his own path, his own
Jim
trajectory.
Pros, Jay Rice.
Yeah. No, that's a good
Okay.
point.
Suns versus the Jazz. How do you think the Suns' big three is going to work out this year? How big are you on the Suns? Are they going to over exceed expectations?
Nope.
Could the challenge be injuries this season? How are they going to fit?
What big threes with the Suns?
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, I may be.
What's the Suns' big three?
Jalen Green.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
hey, listen, ain't no big three. Hey, Devin Booker should be like Kendrick Lamar. Ain't no big three. It's just Big
Just
me.
me.
It's just him by himself.
Big
Okay.
fella.
There's not
Okay.
name
Okay.
the
Well,
hey,
how
look,
do you?
hey, look,
Okay. Well, how do you like him? You don't got to fight. I didn't come up with it.
no,
Okay.
name
Don't
the
fight
big
me.
three.
I
Name
didn't
the big
come up
three.
with it.
Name
I
the
just
big
named it
three.
for you.
Who are the big three?
I just named. I just named
Who
it.
are they? Who are they? Booker and
I
who?
just named it.
I didn't hear you. Booker and who?
Dylan and Jalen. What's up, big fella? What's up? Shout out HL, man. Those my guys still. All right. All
Dylan,
right.
come on, man. Not small
Well,
town fame.
how do
Not
you like
small
the
town
Suns?
fame.
Can the Suns creep up on some people? Can
No.
they creep up on some people? Can Jalen Green take that next step and they be high
Max, I
powered?
thought you would have caught that one too. I thought you would have caught that small town fame
Would you?
reference.
Oh,
You said
Jake, come on, the GOAT. Yeah,
he
small
said
thing.
Dylan
Come
Brooks. I
on.
was like, yeah, not small town fame.
My fault. I didn't even hear it. I would have.
Okay,
Yeah.
can they creep up on somebody? You know, I thought
No,
it was a bit. No,
no,
No.
no,
No.
no,
no.
no. That's not a
No.
big three. No,
No.
and they're not creeping up on
Shows
nobody.
in.
No.
Okay, no. No Phoenix. It's just we cutting
No,
it at that.
no,
Okay,
No.
okay,
No.
okay,
nothing.
okay.
Nothing
Let's
going
move
on
forward.
out there.
Nuggets at the Timberwolves. Jokic and Ant-Man. Okay, Jokic and Ant-Man. Thoughts on this game? Did the Nuggets
Must
get
see.
better? A lot of people are saying that they could be the favorite in the Western Conference. Ant-Man steps in. Could that group take the next step? Obviously, they don't have the size. Excuse me, the size anymore with Cat and Rudy, but they still have Rudy. What are your thoughts on either of these teams moving forward
I
tonight at
think Denver.
8:30?
I think Denver moving forward. Denver's going to be a problem. If I'm being honest, Jokic is my guy. He looks a little heavy right now. He looks a little.
Mm,
I was looking at the other. Big fella looks a little heavy. So he looks a
mm.
little heavy. He has to get
What's
in
up,
shape.
Alex?
Um, I think
What's up,
Cam
Jerry?
Johnson has to give him a little bit more. Like I was
What's up,
expecting
Justin?
Cam Johnson to be, whether it be from the preseason on, like he just hasn't. Doesn't look like he's comfortable yet. So I need him to step up. But the big thing, if you're watching Denver, Aaron Gordon is
10
playing.
threes?
They gonna be tough.
Woo!
10
They gonna be
threes?
tough.
And listen, it used to be you used to leave Aaron Gordon wide open.
What's up,
Now
Goose?
he's knocking them down.
What's up, Milt?
He's catching
Jump out the gym.
360 alley oops. So I like where Denver is going to be. I know Jokic is going to play his way into better shape, and they're going to be there at the end of the year. And as far as Minnesota goes, I think Minnesota is very similar to your Houston Rockets, Ryan.
So,
Love love Ant-Man. Love the fact that he's in the mid post. But they need another
You can get water.
playmaker. They need somebody to take the
Yeah, they
ball
do.
out of his hands and make sure everybody else eat. Like Ant-Man is cold, but he's a scorer. Scorers are different than playmakers. We talked about this with Trae Young earlier. Playmakers decide what type of night it's going to be. And they need a guy like that. They got to go find a playmaker, man. Like I love Julius Randle. He's cold too, but he's not. He played with blinders. He's just going to the
They
basket.
need a table setter.
what's up, Max?
They need another playmaker on that team if they're gonna win a championship.
That's a fact.
What you think, Milt? What you think, Milt? We see you already in the lab. We see you in the lab,
Come on,
Milt.
man.
What you
Somebody got to
think?
do it.
He's somewhere traveling. He's traveling right now. He's traveling.
Gwen, what's up, boy?
LaMelo top 5 or no? Or no, no,
You
LaMelo's not
said
top
who?
five. There's
Well,
a
is he top
comment
five?
in
What in
top
Charlotte?
five. Someone asked if LaMelo's top five. I don't think he is.
Is he top five in the
Top five
favorites?
point guards? Let's go
LaMelo's
bump
gonna
time.
have to
Focus,
have
focus,
some
bump
more
time.
success. I don't think anybody could challenge his talent. He had a triple double the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
night,
and
man.
he's
No
balling.
one can challenge his
No
talent,
pun
what he can
intended.
do. They just gotta win at this stage, and
Yeah.
obviously him put together a good season. But he's got the
Nah,
talent,
you
you
know what I
know.
mean by bump time? You hear plant, turn,
He in the lab
fade off.
right
Oh,
now.
he's
He in
taking
the
him through the
lab right now.
workout, and
He
he
in
on
the
the
lab
live.
right now.
Okay.
He in the lab right now.
Grinding.
You know what was
Oh,
different,
somebody
dog?
got
You
to
know
do
what
it.
was different, dog?
You said what?
He said you different.
Oh
Yeah, you're
yeah,
moving
come on,
different right
man.
now.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, I can't grow one of those beards, big fella.
Yeah,
This is the best
he's
I
not
can
even a
get.
top five. I don't think he's a top five point guard.
No, he's not.
Top five point guard? Name five point guards better than LaMelo.
Healthy.
Name five point guards better
Say
than
what?
LaMelo.
Make
SGA, Steph
three on
Curry,
each other.
Luka Doncic. I would take Cade Cunningham over him.
You
Put
got
him at
job?
number five. I would take Ja over him.
Okay. Okay.
Ryan, you have LaMelo top five point
I
guard?
just wanted to ask. I didn't say anything. I just wanted to ask. I wanted to ask. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Grizzlies at the Warriors. Everybody keeps saying that the Warriors look really, really
I
good.
told y'all the last live too. I told
He
y'all, bro.
did. He did.
I
Ain't gonna
told
last.
y'all.
Ain't gonna last.
All right, we gonna see,
Yeah,
bro.
they're older. They're older. They're
Hey,
older.
listen. Hey,
Man,
ain't gonna
SGA,
last.
hold on, Quinn. Can
Top
you hop
five
on
all
here,
time.
Quinn?
Steph's play style. It doesn't matter how old he is.
He said
Ooh.
SGA top five all time right now because the last season was special, dog.
But
Curry,
hold on, hold on,
Magic,
hold on.
He
Isaiah.
Quinn,
said top five all time. Ooh,
that
that's
last
spicy.
season was
Curry, Magic,
special.
Isaiah.
Dana.
Nah, that is a special season, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Hold
a
on,
very,
dog.
very
It was
special
a
season.
special season, dog.
So, but hold on,
It
hold
was a
on. I
special
got
season, dog.
That's tough, right?
y'all think Golden State gonna be there in the end? Like
No,
championship level?
no.
I don't know.
I think.
I just think they can make any series interesting
I,
because of
I
Steph.
think I think the
I
challenge
agree with
with
that.
Golden State, I think the challenge with Golden State is they needed to groom Kaminga.
Let's go, Steph
And
Curry.
I'm always big, and Brendan, you know this. I think when you go through a season of just, I believe in just good energy, dog. And when you
Yeah.
had that tough energy with Kaminga, and I
Nah,
think he's playing better, he
here,
looks much better,
turn,
but
so,
now
and
you're
Steph
going to
Curry.
cast him into a role. And he was supposed to be the guy that is supposed to carry Golden State right now. And you're still
Stop it.
leaning so heavily upon Steph. You're still leaning on Jimmy as you should, but Kaminga's the guy who's supposed to be
Yeah,
coming into his own, and then those
yeah.
guys tail back from, averaging 25 and 27 or 20 a
Well, yeah,
night,
that's it.
17, 18 a night, and Kaminga takes that next step. So I think Golden State missed a prime opportunity by playing around with that young man in his contract and his minutes. But I think he's still going to bounce back. He'll still be there. But when you want to put him in those situations under the fire, I think that's a big factor that's hurt Golden
I
State.
think
That can
go.
hurt them.
I think he's gonna be
What's up,
fine,
Jason?
bro. Yeah,
I
he's
think
kind of
Golden State. I
playing
think
for
Golden
his
State's
next
too small.
move.
I think Golden State's too small. Like
I think they're old too.
when they're older. When Golden State first started this small ball thing in like what 2015,
Yeah, something like
the
that.
league the league wasn't really ready or equipped. Like you still had the bigs like the David Lees and the
Yeah,
Al Jeffersons and the Roy Hibberts. And what happened is small ball was running them dudes off the court because
yeah.
teams didn't
They
have
couldn't play
nobody.
him. They couldn't
Yeah,
play
they
the
didn't.
big.
Now
You
every
got
team
Wemby
has
on the out there now.
exactly every team has multiple guys
Yeah,
between the height of 6'8" to 7
Chet.
feet that can
Hey, Quinn.
switch, pick and roll, shoot
Yeah,
threes, move their feet. So
yeah,
like when you play against, so now when Golden State gets into a series, I like to look big picture. When they get into a series and their starting center power forward combination is 6'6" and 6'7",
yeah.
and you start seeing
What's
like
up,
go
Dwight?
back to what happened last year in Minnesota. Dog, they didn't have nobody on the roster that could hold Julius Randle. Julius Randle was looking like prime Charles Barkley versus these dudes. So
But
Yeah,
hey,
like,
Randall tough.
If Steph wouldn't have got hurt, they would have won that series.
no,
I'm
I
Hundred.
telling you.
agree. But what I'm saying is when you don't have the size
Yeah,
and you can no, and you're no longer like, oh yeah, we don't have to worry about
you get one.
we don't
That's the
have to
oldest
worry
team in
about
the
these
league,
big
right?
men like we used to. It's like, nah, man, team's gonna be getting rebounds on them. They're gonna be
Yeah, it's
running
over.
down the lane finishing. Like they're not gonna be able to guard nothing. Like How they gonna win a series versus Wemby? Win a series versus Jokic? Like, no,
Yeah, they.
they ain't like they not gonna have the size to beat up
No, to put up with it.
on a lot of these teams out there, man. They
I
like
bet, but I bet you they're
yo, the
betting
West is
on.
getting bigger. Everybody in the West getting big, man.
I bet you they're betting on twos versus threes though.
Hey, we can't say betting right now.
Hey,
Oh
let's
yeah,
while
yeah, yeah.
we
Wrong word, wrong word, wrong word,
fellas, we got
wrong
about nine
word.
minutes. We
Yeah,
got
the
about nine
comments are
minutes.
going crazy.
Hold on. We got 9 minutes left. Let's dive back into this. Where did Quinn go? Somebody find
No,
Quinn. Somebody,
I think that's a
somebody
good
find
point.
Quinn
Quinn
and
said
bring Quinn back in
Shea
here.
top five
So
already,
hold
bro.
on.
It's worth
Let's
talking about.
let's run this, Max. Let's clip this. So I'm
And
gonna
I'm a
give you the
Shea
top
guy.
via Chat GPT. Right. This is the era we live in right now. Okay.
Shout out to Chat.
Magic Johnson at number one, five-time champion, three-time Finals MVP, three-time MVP. Steph Curry,
I got
number
Steph
two,
number one.
four-time NBA champion,
What?
two-time
Either
MVP,
one.
first unanimous.
Yup.
Hold
Okay,
on.
hey,
Let me finish.
either
Let's
one.
run the
Yeah.
name.
Those two are
Oscar
solidified.
Robinson, 1964 MVP, averaged a triple-double for the season. He was the first. Isaiah Thomas, two-time NBA champion at number four. John
Isaiah.
Stockton, all-time leader in assists and steals, number five. Honorable mention, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Walt
Nah,
Frazier. So
nah.
Isaiah was in your five?
hold on. Let me tee it up, fellas. If we are going to throw SGA top five all time on this list, okay, who does he knock off this list and why? Talk to me. And if you're going to change this list around via Chat GPT, why so? Why would we do so?
Who
If
you
Isaiah
said was
was
number
number
somebody
five
one.
find
again?
Quinn Cook, number five was John Stockton, all-time leader in
Ooh,
assists
that's
and
tough.
steals.
Shoot.
No, I put Isaiah over
Flawless
John
pick and
Stockton.
roll operator. Isaiah's number four. They got Isaiah number four. Okay, that's ChatGPT.
Okay.
Okay. That's the day and age we live in right now, the AI age. Is there validity to what Quinn Cook said?
He's got more
SGA top
hardware than
five all
Stockton.
time, and
See,
who would he go?
I
He's
would
got
say
more
he's
hardware
on
than
track to
Stockton.
be. I wouldn't say he's there yet because if he stopped playing right now, he's only played for 8 seasons, bro. So like the stats don't. I mean, he had. It'll be like he had this one magical season. And well, I ain't gonna say just one because
Two.
he
Nah,
averaged 30 for 3 years.
it won't be just
It-
one. I'm about to say
yeah,
it
he
won't
didn't
be
He's
just
average
one.
30 for
accomplished
3 years
more in less
straight.
time.
So I don't know, man. He might. I don't know, man. I hate to like kick John Stockton off the list, but God, dog.
I think Stockton got to go.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Damn.
first and foremost, let's get the list right. Hey,
Steph number one.
Magic Johnson number one.
No.
Okay.
It had
Hey,
Magic in one. It did have Magic
oh,
in one.
hey, 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 listen. Just so you know, I had to do. I felt the same way, and I looked it up.
Hmm.
Magic got more everything. He got more
Yeah.
regular season MVPs. He got
Yeah.
more
More rings.
championships. He got more
Yeah.
Finals MVPs. He's led the league in assists. Like he has more like All NBA selections. More
5 to 7
Magic
more
got like
years.
he got more everything. Like I
And
literally like we can't kick Magic off. I understand Steph changed the way basketball is being
Yeah, that's
played,
exactly what I was gonna say.
and
Magic
Magic,
brought it, saved it though. Magic
but you
emerged
got
too.
to understand,
Harden
Steph
top five.
changed the way
Good
the game
question.
was being played.
Hmm.
Magic took the NBA off tape delay.
Yeah, he
Like
did.
people
He
used to
did.
watch them games like we
Yeah,
watch
Hey.
you gotta respect
like
that.
That's
we
a
watch our
baller though.
TV shows. Like I'm gonna watch that Tuesday night
Let's go.
game on Thursday.
Finish this games.
Okay,
Up and
let
Just
me
under
like
give you
for
guys
Magic,
the
Curry.
4.
argument. Go ahead, Max. Go ahead, Max, and I'll give you the argument for why the SGA it should be in
Come up a
there.
little closer.
Well, I was just throwing back on back what B Wood was saying is Magic and Steph. No matter what you say, that's one and two.
Finish with that
Three
left
and
on that side.
Oscar you can't take away. Isaiah Thomas I put at four. Stockton, you could say SGA has more rings and SGA has more MVPs than Stockton
Yeah.
in a shorter period of time. So
Yeah.
yes, he has longevity, but what's the whole MJ LeBron thing?
Make 4.
Yeah, LeBron played longer, but MJ did more in a shorter period of time.
Mm.
So
Right.
SGA has done
Mm.
more in a shorter period of time.
I respect that.
Let me give you the argument for SGA. Give you guys a little bit of a peek. In 24 to 25 last year, he won the regular season MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title in the same year. Only three others have swept that trio: Kareem, Jordan, and Shaq. None
And
of
was
them are
he on the
point guards,
defensive
fellas.
team too? I think he was.
Best player on a championship with an elite two-way value. He led a six resume. He ran through Jokic. That's what it said, Brendan. Don't quote me. He beat the Wolves, okay, and the Pacers in seven. And he was the best player. He sustained first team status not as a off one, but he made all NBA first teams in 23, 24, and 25, and added the MVP, the impact metrics and stability. Uh, Stockton and Paul have unmatched longevity. Like he said, neither have owned a season like SGA in 2025. Fellas,
And
is there
neither
more
have won a
validity?
chip.
It said, bottom line, Magic and Steph are untouchable locks. After them, the conversation is about titles as unquestioned player, MVP level peaks that would translate across all eras. SGA now checks every box.
I respect
Quinn
that.
Cook has some validity to what he just
I
said,
respect
fellas.
that, Quinn, for sure.
Yeah, that's a great way to end that show.
Yeah.
I can take that. I can roll with that.
Yeah, me too.
I
Because
never thought
it's
of
like
that though.
a point guard hasn't had that impact in a regular season. And you can just say it's one off, you can say longevity, but
Yeah.
outside of the top two, no other point guard has hit that. And I think that's the challenge because he was legitimately the point guard. He
Yeah.
started and you saw the impact. Like that, I don't think anybody else can challenge that.
What up, boy?
If he wins another one, now it's starting to get his E4.
Yeah.
What would it take? Because I think we all shut our mouths with what Quinn said after what we just read. What would it take for him to creep up on that list with Mr. Curry or Mr. Isaiah Thomas
Win a three-peat.
or
You win a
dare
three-peat,
we
you up
say
there.
But no, I think it just comes down to what first it comes down to health. Then it comes down to what happens down the stretch of his prime. Because this OKC team is primed to win possibly multiple championships.
Yep.
Yeah.
This roster is young. Like
Yeah.
they're actually way ahead of schedule. Like this was basically their second year together. And you look at Chet missed a ton of time last year.
what's up, Queese?
J Dub helped them win a championship with
What's
a
up,
thumb
Tucker?
that needed surgery probably in like
Yeah, that's
April.
crazy. That
So
was it. You
so
get some water weight on
what,
there.
yeah, so when it comes down to it, when we
I'm
talking
all
about
done.
SGA and what he needs to do to creep up the point
What's
guard
up,
list,
Ray?
we're probably talking about let's check back in
What's up, Trey?
honestly 3, 4, 5 years from now, and if he has another championship or two championships or another couple of MVPs, then it will change the conversation, kind of similar to the way Jokic changed the conversation.
Yeah.
6 years ago,
Appreciate you, Ray.
they were questioning, is Jokic really like that because
Good
he had
stuff,
lost in
Dwight.
the playoffs in the first round? Then he reels off a bunch of MVPs and a championship, and we're talking about, is he top 10 all time? So what
I'll
happens is,
always give
Shoot,
you
Denver
credit for
got
that,
another
B-Way.
scary team to me this year, boy. They gonna be
yeah, for
a
sure.
problem.
Yeah, so like I saw getting back to it with SGA, it
What's up,
really comes
Uptown?
down
What's
to
up,
what he's going
Chauncey?
to do over the next couple of
Watch
seasons.
your back,
I think he's in position to be one of those ones that obviously can be in the top five and maybe even. I think he has a chance to be at least in the top three for
Yeah,
sure.
I
For
agree.
sure.
I
For
agree.
sure.
To have
Okay,
this
well,
much success in your first 8 years, bro. Yeah, he on track.
Yeah.
and you can say obviously he started with the Clippers, but like this is also even more respected because it's homegrown. Like he did it
Yeah.
with his guys and they developed and they got better. It's not like somebody else came and he's sharing some of that spotlight. Like he did that. So fully agreed. Guys, we will be trying to do these lives as much as possible. Get
That's
them in
good.
while I'm on the road. We'll get to it. I like that Magic is untouchable. I think we agree with that. Brendan talked about taking the NBA off tape delay, which is really, really fire right there.
Yeah.
If you guys want to guarantee that your question gets pinned, go ahead and buy one of those badges. We'll get back to that. Hopefully things get hot. Shout out Steffens. We appreciate the support here. Milt, where can the people find you?
Come on, man. You can
Shout out
find
what
me
you're
in the
doing,
lab,
man.
man. Come on, man.
Somewhere traveling.
Find me in the
Appreciate you,
lab, man.
Costa.
Somewhere traveling.
Mm.
He traveled.
Huh. Prove it.
Somewhere traveling.
Tell him to prove it.
Hey,
Hey,
Milt,
now,
have you ever? Hey, Milt,
hey, yo, I'm
What's
just
up?
glad Milton knows I'm joking now because at first I
Nah,
could
for
he
tell.
sure.
was
For
mad,
sure.
dog.
You know what it was? I could tell by his response that he used to have to argue with a lot of people in his DMs. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
bro, you have no idea, bro.
he was like, you think the NBA will play? I'm like, hey, man,
No
calm,
idea.
Hey,
down,
Milt,
young
Yo,
beard. I don't want
can
no
you
problems.
can you
I
expose
don't want no problems.
who's probably the biggest name that's either showed you love or like you've been arguing with in the DM that you can let us know about?
uh, well, Shay reposted one of my videos, 2023. I think DeMar DeRozan was the first person to contact me, said he loved what I'm doing.
DeMar
Um,
DeRozan.
DeMar
and
would try something like that too.
I've argued. Oh my God, I argued for a full year with Gilbert Arenas. My God.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
that sounds like him.
What
That sounds like
he
him.
He was
finally
just
was
poking
like,
you,
all
bro.
right, bro, you're right, bro. It took like a year though.
He was
That
just
sounds
poking
like
you
him.
after a while. You know him and Brendan are teammates, so that's the whole.
Right.
You can imagine what that locker room was like.
What's up, Jordan?
Max,
For
where can the
sure.
people find you, man? Shout out what you're doing, my brother.
I appreciate that. The name is the brand, so just Max Van Auken. We just announced a new show. The team put together a production called Hemi, where we talk
Your
about
boy
how
got a
people
team.
made it.
He got a
Yeah, yeah,
team.
yeah.
Nice.
People talk
Hit
about how they made
me,
it.
hit
Entrepreneurs,
me.
executives, coaches. We just love telling people's stories and giving them their flowers. So that's where you can find me at.
No, that's
Dope
fire,
stuff.
bro.
B, Will, what's up with you, big fella? The people want to see you. We got the Rockets on Space City
Hey,
Home Network tonight. You guys know what time it is. B, Will, where can the people
hey,
support
you
you,
know,
big fella?
actually, the people want to see me. They can. I'm calling my first Wizards game this Saturday, so they can catch me Saturday. Yeah,
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
tough.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm
That's
calling
tough.
my
what's
first.
up.
Hey,
who y'all
hey,
got?
the Wiz kid coming back home. Hey, look, I ain't started
That's
my
tough.
prep yet. Don't ask me no tough questions, okay? I'm starting my prep tonight, okay? But yeah, I got to call that game on
Hey,
Saturday. That's
y'all
what the
got a
big
youngin'
sport.
that's nice.
They got a couple. They got a couple.
Y'all got a couple young.
They got some young talent over there, bro.
Yeah, they got George. They got a couple guys out there. They got a couple guys
Mm-hmm.
out there. So you know they trying to figure it out. They trying to
For
figure it
sure.
out.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
Appreciate you, Jordan.
we will repost this live and again tap in, show some support. If you want to be pinned, go ahead and buy a badge, show some love. Shout out to the squad and Max is doing a heck of a job of we'll do a better job getting the word out. Maybe Max can have a cool graphic. What's up,
Yeah, yeah,
Vanessa?
yeah.
And
We'll
we will
cook
have
something up.
a good job next time we do this. He'll have a cool graphic and we'll schedule a time. We'll get you down with that too. So appreciate you guys.
Bet that,
Appreciate you.
bro.
Appreciate you.
We'll
All
talk
right, man.
soon.
Y'all take it easy.
All right.
Peace.